Hi CMH friends, I am Ramona Williams, the Alexander Specialist for Children's Museum Houston. I am glad that you have joined me today for this edition of the Early Childhood Corner, sponsored by Catherine G. McGovern and the McGovern Foundation. So today we're going to look around your home as well as in the great outdoors to find some items that we can turn into fun learning activities for your little one. Be sure to watch this video for the entirety because I will give you some wonder words, a book that you can read with your toddler after a suggestion, as well as tips to extend the learning. So today we're going on a nature walk and we're going to hunt for things that we can match with nature. So as we discover things in nature, we are going to put those items on our color board. So the supplies that you will need: cardboard, tape, markers, and you notice I have a highlighter here. I noticed that yellow does not show up really well on a piece of cardboard, so what I did is I got a yellow highlighter. It helped out perfectly. Clothespins, string, you can also use rubber bands, and items from nature. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you want to do is to actually give your board a title. So you can name it after yourself. I'm going to slide these things over. Don't roll away from me. I'm going to slide these things over and I'm going to name my board. For my board, I'm simply going to name it Nature Color Walk. Or not walk, how about hunt? And I'm going to use green because green is one of my favorite colors. And if you want to, you can spice it up and add many different colors like I did in one of my examples. So, and if your toddler is old enough, you can actually write it out in pencil and allow them to trace it so that it also has their stamp on it. So that's the first thing. Let me also show this to you. Flip it over on the back. And what I did, instead of taking time to actually cut the board that I found for this activity, I just simply folded the flaps over and taped it down. It made it super quick and super simple. So I used my duct tape and taped it down. So back to where we were. Now that I have the title on my board, I would also maybe even add a name on there. I think that would be a cute addition. And I will take my string that I've already pre-measured. I made sure that it is long enough to go across the width of the board, and I will stretch it across like so, turn it over, and then just put two pieces, small pieces of tape to hold it down. So that's a lot bigger than I wanted, but I'll make it in two. So we have one piece over here and then another piece on this side. Now, it really does not matter how the back looks because guess what? No one is going to see it, and so your secret with how it looks is safe with me. So here we go, first piece. And you do the same thing for the other two pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and put them so that there's enough space between each one so that when I am putting my clips on there, I have enough space for my nature items. I'm gonna flip it over and tape it down again, just like I did the first time. And then do my other piece. And then I will search for the other piece of string that got away from me. So it doesn't look too appealing on this side, but it's super cute. It will be super cute on the other side. And then our last piece we want to tape down as well. I love duct tape because it really holds things down well, so you really won't have to worry about it coming loose. And when we turn it over, this is what we have. We have a board that has the pretty colors on there, and really the colors don't matter, but I think it's cute just to add colors. Now it's time for us to put all of our clothespins on. I like to do 3 on the top. Well, it worked well to have 3 on the top. 2 in the middle, and then 3 on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3. Oops, I'm gonna do it so that it clamps on there. And then something to keep in mind, if you want to actually add a little bit more color, you can either use colored clothespins, or you can use a marker and color them. So here we are, we're almost finished with this project. So the next thing we want to do is identify what colors we want to find in nature. So I am going to pick green as my first color, and you simply color in green on the board. You can put it in whatever shape you want to put it in. I put them in circles just because it's quick and easy. You can do hearts, you can do squares, you can do rectangles, you can do letters if you want to, whatever makes you happy. And so you will go through this entire process painting, or, oh, I'm glad I said painting, because guess what? You could also use paint if you want to. But if you want to get started with this activity right away, what I would suggest is that you use marker. So I'm going to go through this entire process until I am finished, using a different color for each one. And so now that we finished, our board looks like this. And what I did earlier, you saw that I had some different colors that I'd already found in nature. And so here I have green, and I found a piece of green plant, and you simply take it. And this is something that you would do with your toddler. Having a conversation while you're on the journey is going to be something that is great and fun for them to do. Also, when you find the color, so I have brown, I have a brown acorn, I'm going to call it a lid, and I'm just going to simply put it on there like so. And this friend is really more of a yellow tone, but I do think it has a little bit of orange. Just for this example, I'm going to put it here. And then you would continue to go through this process until you have found every single color. And I would ask this, what colors do you typically find or normally find in nature? They may say green, black, and brown. So you could also have the conversation, what colors might be more difficult to find? Blue, purple, pink. And then finally, a great question would be, what type of outdoor items or parts or pieces in nature, or things in nature, that might be a better way to say it, what things in nature might we find that have purple? They may come up with items like a flower or a plant. So a book I would suggest that you read or recommend that you read is Painting a Rainbow by Lois Ehlert. As well, wonder words. Let's talk about words like outdoors, nature, gathering, hunting, matching, and then any words that come naturally to you. And so when you are doing your nature walk, you may come across colors that you find easily and then colors that are super hard to find. Don't sweat it. This game, this activity is actually portable. So take it to the park, take it to a friend's house, make sure you get permission, or even a relative's house, and let them join you and enjoy the fun when you find additional colors that you might not have been able to find at first. And then also think about this. If you don't want to go outside, maybe it's a little wet and rainy like it was today, do a hunt indoors and look for colors on your color hunt. Okay, friends, that is all I have for today, but I hope you enjoyed this activity. Remember, get outside, go see the great outdoors and match up some colors. I can't wait to see you here at the museum. I'm Ramona Williams. Make sure you have a great day. I'll see you next time.